Yep. Hey guys, this is Karen coming back at you on YouTube. And I posted a small video this morning, kind of an introduction to myself in regards to putting myself out there with my feelings and opinions on so much going on in the chaotic world we live in. Unlike the 1980s and 70s when I grew up. I'm here in upstate New York where I'm from, my family is from. Beautiful outdoors, love it. Hiking, fishing, hunting, the whole nine. I'm here to, again, discuss some views that have been going on in regards to, let's say, Governor Cuomo. Not a fan at all. You know, when the China virus first erupted, we made a point to watch his press conferences on a daily basis. And I gotta say that each time that I would watch Cuomo, I would become severely depressed. Literally, I was in tears. And the hope that was there was gone anytime I watched him. You know, I get he had to do the press conferences. I get that he had to inform the public about what was going on with the pandemic. But it was such like a downward spiral with him. You didn't think you were going to ever even reach that curve where it was going to even out. But then I would watch our wonderful leader, President Trump. Boom! I was having hope again. He had this way of speaking, President Trump, that would bring me out of that funk that I was in, that Governor Cuomo would bring me down in. So that's one thing I want to put out there, that, you know, President Trump gave this country hope, gave me hope, gave my family hope. Governor Cuomo brought me right down. I don't know about other governors in the country, but I know Cuomo in particular, not good. And in regards to that, I look at what's going on right now in particular, then I'll get back to the China virus, but all the violence that's erupted since the Black Lives Matter situation erupted. And one thing I want to say, what happened to George Floyd, despicable. Makes literally me sick to my stomach. That police officer and officers involved should be prosecuted to the fullest extent. But not all cops are like that. I'm here for the police, 150%. They've protected me for 50 years. They've protected my family. There's bad apples in any profession out there. Doesn't matter what the profession is. There's always a bad apple. Don't take it out on the entire entity of police. Sorry, that's one. Right now, still, violent outbreaks in New York City. I have family in New York City. I used to visit every summer growing up as a kid. Loved it, had a great time. I remember when Mayor Giuliani, God bless you, Mayor Giuliani, was in office, he cleaned that city up to the max. Does anybody know what I'm talking about when I talk about the broken windows theory? Civil unrest, social disorder. He cleaned the city up. He went after mafia bosses. Post 911, he was considered the mayor of America. Giuliani, utmost respect for him. Now, what's his name here? I gotta look at de Blasio, whatever his name is. Trump has offered, let me bring in the National Guard. So go through there, as I think President Trump said one time, like a knife going through butter. They'll clean it up again. They'll stop the violence. Why in God's name isn't Governor Cuomo or de Blasio allowing the National Guard to step in? Do they like the unrest? Do they like the chaos? Sometimes I think Cuomo's about the chaos and the drama. I mean, just look what happened with the pandemic. President Trump went above, beyond, over mountains, not only for the country, but for this state in particular. New York, as we all know, was hit hard. Hard. Trump brought his ship up. Ship wasn't used. But instead, Governor Cuomo allotted COVID patients, China virus patients, to be put in nursing homes. Over 6,000 deaths alone just in nursing homes from COVID-19 patients who tested positive. 6,000 lives plus dead because Governor Cuomo said, hey, let's spread them out. Spread them out. I have any empathy for anybody who has suffered from the virus, who's had family suffer. My own aunt passed away from the virus. Devastating. But where was she? Oh, a nursing home. That's right. Governor Cuomo has done nothing but brought this state down. Down, down. Elise Stefanik, God bless you too. Because I know right now they're looking into a private investigation of these 6,000 plus deaths in the nursing homes. Who else is to blame? Really? Yeah, I blame China. I also blame the Obama administration for contributing money to the Wuhan lab. Oh, but that's fake news, isn't it? Oh, that's fake news. No, it's not fake news at all. What the real news is, President Trump has done nothing but gone above and beyond for this state, really this state in particular. He stepped up to that plate. He didn't care what people thought. He didn't care what people said. He did what he needed to do to save our butts. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. And sometimes I think people have looked up to presidents, just President Trump, other presidents, like they're God, godlike. So it's not okay for a human being to make mistakes. Well, I make mistakes probably on a daily basis. My family makes mistakes, daily basis. We're human, we're not God. And sometimes I think people want to put our presidents on such a high pedestal that they're not allowed to be human. And we need to remember, President Trump is human. He's down to earth. He's real. He speaks his thoughts. He has feelings. He speaks those feelings. And what's wrong with that? That's why we don't like President Trump. Excuse me, the left radical party does not like President Trump. Why? Because he speaks his opinion? Because he's not afraid to say how he feels? He's not afraid to tell the media what he thinks of them? Come on. It's okay for me, which I'm doing right now, to tell my feelings, to say how I feel, which I'm going to continue to do. But it's not okay for President Trump. And if it weren't for him, I'd probably be dead. Plain and simple. Governor Cuomo doesn't want our president, who has realty in New York, unless he forgot, doesn't want President Trump in New York State. But yet, it was President Trump who Governor Cuomo cried to get help for the China virus. But let's not thank President Trump. Yeah, Governor Cuomo, I think, put on a facade, the mask of thanking the president, because he knew politically correct he had to thank him. Deep down, he didn't thank him. Because now he's causing nothing but chaos among all these other people in the Democratic Party who are radically left. You want to know what socialism is? Go read it. Go look it up. I read all about it. All about it. And that's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen if people elect Sleepy Joe Biden and Camilla. No, not good. I'll be back again. I appreciate it. Comment, like, dislike, hit the notification bell. Subscribe. You want to hear more? Give me your feedback. Give me your likes or dislikes. I'm Karen. See you tomorrow. Have a great night.